Chithunih Festival, a festival of New Year. In popular parlance, Chithunih herald the beginning of the new and the passing of the old. Every year on the last day of Chithunih, Mao Nagas of Manipur celebrates the festival where the entire men, folk and women takes out a long procession to the designated spot on the slope of the western hills to mark the end of the festival. Likewise, the people of the Chowainamei village trek to the peak of the Leju. Our correspondent Tharosha has a report. Every year, the people of Chowainamei, a village in Senapati district of Manipur, trek to the peak of Leju in remembrance of their forefather. The very word Leju is the name of the place where Chowainamei's forefathers first came and settled there. The Mao community celebrates Chithunih, a festival to mark the onset of New Year and a festival of thanksgiving and purification. The festival is important among the elders of the village of Chowainamei as to teach the younger generation about their history and customary law of leisure trekking. Tracing back to history, from every Mao villages, 100 finest warriors were selected and sent to Leju Peak to defend its territory and to fight against the enemies. Chowainamei village, known for its fearsome warrior attitude, didn't retreat and give up its position. They overpowered their enemies.
We climb this peak to remember our past, our forefather, who migrated from Mao Gate to this place to defend the territory of Mao Angami.
Chithunih Festival is a 6-day-long festival. On the last day of Chithunih Festival, the king of the Chowainamei village announces the villagers to refrain themselves from working and to take part in the leisure trekking. The journey begins in the early morning. The entire men-folk of the village put on their traditional attires and carrying their traditional weapons, while young women dress in their best traditional attires, each carrying a basket, gathers at the center of the village. Accompanying the men, they took out a long procession to a designated spot. During the whole course of the procession, people keep going on voicing the sound of the festive howling or ho-hoing, and the most culpable warrior from the village performed the act of war dance and lead the people till they reach their destinations. The rationale behind the procession, apart from the festive spirit, is traditionally the symbolic assertion that the people are the owners of the entire length and breadth of the land. Upon reaching the destination, various competitive games and wrestling competition are organized. Young star exhibits their powers and talent through such games. While returning back to the village, women carry firewoods and male carry piece of woods. The best among them are honored with prize and gifts by the village authorities. A week-long festival ends with a masked dinner. The Mao are one of the major tribes constituting the Nagas. Chithunih is one of the biggest functions apart from the other Mao festivals. This festival also signifies the blessing through their toils and strives. People seek forgiveness from the Almighty God for their wrongdoing committed in the past years and pray for good health, bountiful harvests, and favorable weather for the years to come. With Tharosha, APN, Mao.